I'm having such a bad brow and hair day. And look at all these freaking scarves. I think I own way too many. What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing something a little different. I figured it's December. The end of the year, I know I didn't start my channel until March, but that was the third year in the month, so I figured I've been testing out beauty products enough that I could do like a yearly favorites. So I figured I would do that for you guys today. Please excuse my brows. I'm having like a really bad makeup day today. Nothing was working out when I was trying to do this look, so whatever, I'm just working with it. So I am going to do my yearly beauty favorites that I literally could not live without this year. So yeah, if you want to see my beauty favorites, then just stay tuned. Alright, so we're going to start this off in the way that you would go if you were doing your makeup. So I'm going to start off with the base and then the face. And then we'll go into eyes and stuff. And I have a few like non-makeup products, but they're beauty products. Start off with primer. I'm almost positive you guys know what I'm going to say. I have my Benefit Professional, which is my absolute favorite. Gets rid of all my pores, makes my skin look baby soft. And then my second favorite, which is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I think this is like the fourth one I've gone through, and I still have one more full one that I keep stacked away. So when I open that one, I'll go buy a new one. I always have to have them on hand because this just, I can't even explain it. I just love this so much. Now for foundations, I have two foundations. One that I recently got in the last few months, but it's literally the only thing I've worn. So it's my #1 foundation right now, and I really don't think I'm going to be able to find something that tops it. But it is the Smashbox Studio Skin 15-Hour Wear Hydrating Foundation. It looks like this. And it does exactly what it says it does. It's hydrating. It lasts for 15 hours, even more than that. And it's literally the perfect match to my skin. There's not enough things that I can say about this foundation. It's just fantastic. It's good because I have combination skin. Sometimes I'm more oily, sometimes I'm more dry, and it helps with all of that. The second one is the L'Oreal Lumi Cushion. I really like this foundation. It's nice and hydrating. I like it more in the summer months than I do in the winter months because I tend to like to be more matte in the winter. But another good one, and it's drugstore. So moving on to concealers, I have 4 here, 5 technically, but I ran out of it, so I threw it out, and that was the Tarte Full Coverage Maraca. I'm not quite sure how to say it. But it's in like a little purple tube. Really good. But these are my other ones. So starting with drugstore brand, the Maybelline Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. You guys have heard me rave about this in previous videos. Literally my favorite drugstore concealer. I've gone through probably 4 or 5 of these in this entire year. And then more recently, Smashbox sent me their Studio Skin Waterproof Concealer as like a thank you. And I really like this as well. It stays on. And then the 2 other ones is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye. I've really enjoyed this. I got this in my Ipsy bag, and I actually want to buy like a full-size one. It's very, very full coverage, so you don't need a lot, so it lasts you a really long time. And then the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, which I have been using since March. This was the first like high-end concealer I believe that I've ever purchased, and it's a good one. Now that I'm done with the face, well, not technically, but I'm done with the cream face products, I'm going to move on to powders, and I'm going to start off with face powders. So my favorite is the Lorac Perfection Baked Perfecting Powder. I've been using this instead of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. That is a really, really, really good one. My other 2 favorite powders are loose powders, and you have your Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and then your Airspun, which I get from Walmart, and so good. I've been using my Airspun more than I've been using the Laura Mercier recently. Just like, ugh, I have this cold and I keep sniffling. It's so gross. Alright, moving on to bronzers. I'm trying not to make this too fast, but I have a lot of products, so I don't want this video to be like 35 minutes long. So I have 4 bronzers, one of which is new. So I'll start with that one. This is the NARS Laguna bronzer. I just recently purchased this, but I really like it. I really like the way it looks on my skin. It's not too warm for me, and it's not too cool. It's a nice balanced medium. I really like this one. I can't say it's a yearly favorite, but it's definitely a monthly favorite for December because I can see myself using that more often. Also, Benefit Hoola. I've used this multiple times. I really like to use this for contouring, and then I'll bronze over it with one of these other two bronzers that I really like, which are the MAC Give Me Sun bronzer that I have. And I've had this for quite a while, but this is more warm, so I use the Give Me Sun more in like the summer when I'm tan. And then the other one is the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which looks like this. Sometimes I use a chocolate Soleil bronzer too, and this smells like chocolate. Like, it smells real good. So another like bronzer face palette that I've really loved this year is the Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Kit. I love this. I've been using this. I got it for Christmas last year, and I've been using it all year. So I really, really like this product as well for face. Those are my 4 bronzers. I don't really have a favorite from the drugstore. I'm trying to look around for different ones, but I haven't been successful in finding them yet. But now on to blush. I have 3 of them. One of them I'm pretty sure you can guess anyway, and that is Luminoso by Milani. Mine's actually broken. I don't have like a cover for it anymore, so I have to keep it like really safe on my vanity. But it's the perfect peachy color. I absolutely love it. Ooh. The next one is the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in Deserving. I really like this one as well. It's more of a pinky than a peachy. And then the next one is a new one that I just recently purchased as well, and this is the NARS Orgasm Blush, which is definitely more of a pinky. So like you have your peachy, which is Milani, the Luminoso. What am I holding it like that for? The Luminoso, and then you have your more of a pink and peachy color, which is the Deserving by Tarte, and then you have your really like pink one, which is the NARS Orgasm. I don't really understand the names of the NARS products, but whatever. So now on to highlight, and there is only one product that I have been using. Champagne Pop by Becca and Jaclyn Hill is my absolute favorite. I have used this every day since I bought it in March for my birthday, and I can't get enough. It's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. It does exactly, the name is perfect. It's a champagne color and it pops on your skin. I have it on today and every single day. Even when like I'm doing like barely any makeup, I don't put any foundation on, I always wear Champagne Pop. So I can't say enough good things about that product. That's such a good, it's one of my favorite collabs. Yeah, so now I am going to move on to eyes, starting with eyebrows, and Anastasia Beverly Hills makes the best eyebrow products in my opinion. However, I really haven't tried anything else, but I use their Dip Brow in Auburn, and then I also have the Brow Powder Duo in Auburn. I love these two. They make my brows, they just make it so easy to do my brows. But I haven't been able to find a product that stays on as long as these guys do, and they just look good. And I'm almost positive everyone can back me when I say that. Anastasia makes some pretty bomb brow products. Even though the writing wore off, this is the Anastasia Brow Gel, and this keeps your brow hairs in place all day. That's my 3 favorite brow products. I use them today, I use them every day. When it comes to brows, hands down, Anastasia is where it's at. And then moving on to primers, so I have my MAC Soft Ochre Base for eye primer, for eyeshadow primer, and then I also like to use the MAC Studio Finish Concealer in NC15. This is also good for carving out your brows or like carving out wing liner or something, making things look extra sharp. This concealer is really, really good for that. I also like the Urban Decay Primer Potion as a eye primer as well. And then moving on to eyeshadow, there's a lot of shadows that I've loved this year, so I'm just going to show you palettes instead. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, so I'm just going to show them to you. I'm going to try not to talk too much about them because there's quite a few. So we're going to start with the smallest one, and that is the Lorac Pro Matte Palette, and it has 8 shades in there, and it's just really good to keep in like your purse. It's really easy to travel with because it's so small, and you can create quite a few different looks with this, so that's why I love this one. The next one is the Tartelette in Bloom palette. I really love this because it comes with such a large mirror, although the mirror is really dirty, but it comes with such a large mirror, so I really like that. I actually use this. You guys probably see me, like, I'll try, when I'm doing a makeup tutorial, I'll use this mirror when I'm putting makeup on because it's so nice. And then these are the colors, so mostly warm shades, which are my absolute favorite. And this is also a really good one to have in your purse or like a travel bag because of its size. So great quality shadows, they're very pigmented, and the size is nice to carry. This next one is one that I've raved about too, and this is the Makeup Geek and Manny MUA collab, which is also mostly warm shades, but I really love this too. The mirror on this one's also really nice, but it's not as big as the Tartelette Blue one in my opinion. But Makeup Geek eyeshadows are hands down my favorite eyeshadows. I'm going to be using that phrase a lot, hands down. Makeup Geek, absolutely love them. My absolute favorite, so I might as well just talk about the Z palette that I have, because all of these shadows are Makeup Geek, aside from the really tiny one here and then the square one there. Those are not Makeup Geek, but everything else in this palette is, and I love them. They are so creamy, they're so blendable, and they're just the best eyeshadows ever, and they're pretty dang affordable. So I need more Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I want to buy more, but I'm trying to refrain from buying anything right now. I'm trying to save some money. If you need eyeshadows, Makeup Geek is where it's at. The next eyeshadow palette I'm going to talk about was a collab, and it's the Carly Bible palette with BH Cosmetics. And there's also four highlighter shades in here. This is really nice. I love this palette for really soft, romantic type looks. Like when I look at this, I think soft, romantic, even wedding. Like I would wear some of these colors on my wedding. They're very pigmented, as you can see on my finger there. The highlighters are really nice. I usually use these two. Sometimes I'll use these two as like a base eyeshadow shade, like if I want a shimmery shade. But this pink color, I think this is Carly's favorite color in this palette. She said it before, but this is a really good color as well. And I don't know, this palette, I had to buy another one because I didn't want to run out, and I didn't know if it was like completely limited edition or not. So I have two, but this is another good one, and it was only $12.50, so it's very affordable, and you get highlighter shades in there with those eyeshadow shades. And the last one, I'm sure you guys can probably guess, it's been raved about by almost everybody in the beauty community, and it's the Morphe 35O palette, which is a warm tone lover's dream. Look at it. Oh god. So I mean, I could go on and on about this palette, but I love all the shades. Morphe has really good eyeshadows too. They're really blendable, and this is just, it's so easy if you're a makeup artist. You can just carry it around. It's compact, it's pretty durable, and you get a ton. You can make a ton of different looks out of this. So definitely my favorite of the year. In terms of like liners, I have four. I have five, but I can't find the other one. So I have the Tarteist Clay Liner, which is a really good one. I love this one. And then also, which I ran out of this, but I actually keep this and use it for the brush on there, which I know probably isn't a good idea. But this is the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper. This is a really good liquid liner, but the brush on the end is so good that I actually I ran out of the liner inside, but I keep it and clean it for like the brush, which I probably shouldn't. I should throw it out, but I just love the brush on the end of that. And then NYC liquid liner, cheap, fantastic, matte, really black. So if you want a really nice liquid liner, I would go with the NYC liquid liner. You can get it at Target, I think, for like $1.99 or something. And my other one is the L'Oreal gel liner, but for some reason I misplaced it. I really don't know where it went. But that one's a good drugstore one as well. And then this is just like a kohl type liner. And this is the IT Cosmetics No Tug Waterproof Gel Liner. Also got this in an Ipsy bag. And I'm wearing that today on my waterline. I love this. It stays on. It doesn't budge in your waterline. It doesn't smear. Definitely recommend this. I want to get a full-size one of this too. Next is mascara. My favorite one of the year has to be the Benefit Roller Lash. I love this. It's so nice. It gets all of your lashes. It really elongates them. But I just recently got these two new ones that I really like. So actually the mascara I'm wearing today, because I didn't want to wear false lashes today, is the Cargo Cosmetics Boundless Lashes. And this is really nice. The end of it is a little bigger than I usually do in like a mascara wand, but I really like this. I'll probably rebuy this a few times. Like, look at my natural lashes, like there, if you can even see them. They're pretty long. And then another one that's good is the It Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. This I don't have in a sample size. This was given to me as a gift from my aunt. And the wand in this is kind of medium. It's not as small as the Benefit Roller Lash in my opinion, but it's also not as thick as the Cargo. This one, if you like your lashes a little more like chunky and long, this is a good one. So I kind of like chunky lashes, so I'll wear this one on certain days too. Obviously, eyelashes. My favorite falsies are the Ardell Wispies. These are the double wispies, but the wispies or the double wispies, absolute favorite. Again, hands down, absolute favorite lashes. And then my other ones I'm going to go with are the Cherry Blossom WSP lashes that I got on Amazon. And one of the reasons why I like these is because you get 6 pairs for $10. So you can't really beat that. That was an awesome deal for me, and I still have 4 left. These are brand new, haven't even opened them. So it's really good if you're a makeup artist and you know people want to wear false lashes. You get a pack of 6 for $10, and they have different like looks. So definitely recommend them. One of my favorites for the price, let alone like how they look. They look really nice. And last but not least, for the beauty products themselves are my lip products. I have 2 red shades and a nude. My favorite nude shade of this year is the one that I'm wearing, and it's MAC Velvet Teddy. It's just a pretty like neutral nude shade. I can't get enough of it. It's literally one of my favorites. I'm trying to find a dupe for it, but I haven't been successful yet. And then my favorite 2 red shades is the Smashbox, and it is called the Always On Liquid Lipstick in Disorderly. So this I just recently got too, but this is such a nice red. I've been wearing that a lot these days because it's holiday season. And then my favorite red shade, the red shade that I'm going to be wearing on my wedding day next year, is the Ofra and Manny MUA collab in Hypno. And I've worn this so many times, I just can't, it stays on all day, and it's such a beautiful color. I love red lipsticks, and this is such a nice like burgundy deep red shade, and I love it. I'm so happy that I was able to get it, and I can't wait to wear it on my wedding day. So on to my beauty products, but not technically makeup products. My favorite makeup wipes have to be the Neutrogena Cleansing Towelettes. I've gone through many packs of these in this year. They don't burn your skin. I find that some makeup wipes burn my skin when I'm trying to take my makeup off or my eyes, and this does not. So that's why I like these. They're very gentle on the skin. They're very soft, and they do remove a lot of your makeup. So like if I was out with my friends on like a Friday or Saturday night and I come home and I'm like tired, I don't feel like jumping in the shower, I at least take most of my makeup off with a makeup wipe, and I always use the Neutrogena ones. And then moving on to my favorite mask of this year, this is the Muddy Body Detox Clay Mask. I'm almost out, which makes me sad, but this, oh my gosh, this minimizes your pores. You can feel it like pulling the dirt out. It's so nice. I think it's $22, but this is such a good mask. If you're into face masks, I definitely recommend trying this. My other 2 favorites of this year are actually perfumes. One of them I got last year at Christmas, so I actually have been using it for a whole year, and it's the Estee Lauder Modern Muse. All Day Puffin. I think that's how you say it. I'm probably like destroying this name, but this smells really nice. It's a nice classic, more of a floral kind of scent than the next one I'm going to show you, but obviously I liked it because it's almost gone and I repurchased it. So I really like this. This smells really nice if you're into more florally type scents. And then the next one is my absolute favorite. I got a sample of it and I've been in love with it ever since, and it's C by Giorgio Armani. Love this scent. It's a woodsy type smell, so I absolutely love it. I can't get enough of it. It's expensive. Both of these perfumes are expensive to begin with. I really don't know why they're so expensive, but if you like more woodsy-esque scents, this is where here. Okay guys, and that completes my yearly beauty favorites. I hope this wasn't like too rushed. I just really didn't want this video to be 25 minutes long. But I did want to film it for you guys just so you could see my favorite beauty products that I've been using throughout the year. Maybe inspire you to try some if you haven't already. I really hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you want to see next, and I will see you next time.